Hey everybody, welcome to Average Guy Opinions. I'm your average guy, John Corelli. This is episode 182. Uh, Happy July 4th, by the way. I just put out a video about July 4th, and this is the second one today because I'm behind. I should be up to 185, and I'm at 182, so I'm going to do some catching up this week and probably just mostly talk about my father because I will probably be spending a lot of time with him, clearing him out of his home, and just maybe turning this into a video journal about that and the frustrations of dealing with a man who has real massive control issues. Literally thinks he should go with me to get his car washed. Yeah, let that sink in for a second. So, good thing my mom raised me. That's all I'm going to say. I'm already a mess. Be more of a mess if that man had a huge hand in my life. But I wanted to talk not so much about that. I want to talk about weight loss. My struggles with it and what I want to talk to you guys about. This is a kind of a journey I started a couple months ago. I'm not doing great. I'm not doing terribly. I haven't gained, but I haven't lost a lot. So I started basically in May, and I was doing really well because I think I do better when I have to work because you just can't start eating at work when you're at home like I am. I took the summer off of work. It's pretty easy just to eat something. That's not the case at work. It's like, okay, you maybe have breakfast before you go in. I usually don't. I'm not a breakfast eater. Then you have lunch at your appointed lunchtime, and then you go home, and then maybe you have something when you get home. Right when you get home, then you eat dinner, and that's pretty much what I do. Luckily, I'm not a breakfast eater, so I can get away with eating some more of my calories late. But that also doesn't work out well if you want to take off weight in a hurry. As you know, if you eat something at 6, 7 o'clock at night, you go to bed at 10, 11. It's going to sit there. I mean, even if you work out, like I do a small workout. I dance for about an hour with my son. It's very light aerobics, and I hit some light weights. That's about it. So I'm not, my knees are shot. I can't run anymore. I go for walks as well. But yeah, so I did really well in May. I had a great May. I lost like 8 pounds. And then June, I just sucked. June, I gained 5 of them back. So I'm only down, or excuse me, 4 of them back. I started at 213. I'm at 209. So I got to go at a faster pace than 2 pounds a month because that doesn't work. You're going to forget about it, and you need to do it a little harder than that. So I am with renewed vigor, raising a water. I got to drink more of this, and trying to just eat more fruits and vegetables. My problem is I love food. I love every food. Garbage food, great food. I'm not picky at all. I love a carrot, but I also love a bowl of ice cream. So that's the hard part. Mike Tyson once said, "I'm cursed and I'm blessed." When it came to weight loss and weight gain, he could gain in a hurry, but he could also lose it in a hurry. And I think I used to be that guy, but at 53, it's really hard to be the lose it in a hurry guy. Luckily, my habits aren't so horrible that I'm totally fat. But I'm definitely. I mean, you can hear that. That's not good. So I gotta, I gotta be. I need to be 30 pounds less of me, and that's the goal. It's been a goal a long time. Unfortunately, it's been a goal for about 25 years. Sometimes I got down, and sometimes I got up, but generally I've floated around the 205, 210 mark pretty much since the mid 90s, since 96 when I got married. So, uh, so what do we do, right? What do we do? I mean, I just really got to count the calories. That's what works for me. I don't know what works for you guys. If any of you watching deal with weight loss, man, someone is smoking some strong pot. Oh my god, wow, that really hit me. Okay, I may get high, then I'll go and eat something. Son of a bitch, stop smoking pot around me. I'm gonna get high and eat. So, but yeah, if I count calories, it seems to be really effective. I don't believe in any of the fad diets. I've never done any of the keto diets or paleo diets or weird just eat grapefruit for a week diets. I have never done any of that. I've tried to cut back on carbs from time to time. Sugar obviously is the big one. That's the big one. You can cut sugar out of your diet. You can probably drop weight in a hurry, and I'm not great about that. I take it in my coffee first thing in the morning. That's not good. And then I will. I don't eat junk food as much as I used to, which is good. But it's still, if there's a sugary food, if there's a dish of ice cream awaiting me at the end of the day, and I should want it, I will have it. Generally, I don't say no if I want something. That's a problem. So. But yeah, the working out, the good thing is I don't mind working out. Like I say, I'll work out a lot lighter than I used to. Do an hour of dancing most nights with my kid. We just put on YouTube and I let him choose the song. It's a good way to bond with Dante. Dante as you know, is my son who has autism. He's 23. He's great. But he's almost completely nonverbal. But I just go, hey, which song's next? He's like, this one. We type it in. Luckily for him, he loves 80s and 90s, so that's really great. And 90% of the songs he chooses, I love. So that's a lot of fun. We just dance together. And it's a good way to bond at the end of the day. We usually do that 9 o'clock at night till 10. And then and usually by 11 or 12 I'm asleep. I may watch a movie with Logan after that, or if he wants to. Dante usually does his own thing. Pretty reclusive, like a lot of people with autism are as well. So I don't know if I can spend 10 minutes on weight loss. uh, Maybe I should see if I can find a picture of me when I was skinny, like back in 1990, when I was running 2 or 3 miles a day. I was working out, I was hitting weights, and I was like, I'm 5'10". I think I was gonna say I was 5'10", still am, haven't shrunk yet. 5'10", 160. I look really good. I think at 5'10", 180 at age 53 with a decent amount of muscle mass, I think I look really good there too. I'm not hideous, but you can see it. It widens out. It just goes out, and it's not massive, but it's definitely not where I want to be. Geez. I don't know, not too much to say about this, really. I did actually think of kind of a funny bit when I thought about thinking about Louis C.K. Actually, yeah, some things are starting to pile up in my head to fill the next 3.5 minutes. Louis C.K. bit from years ago, which I thought was really funny. He's talking about going to the doctor and how bleak that is in your 40s, and he said, his doctor said, "Well, you're just cosmetically overweight." He's like, "What does that mean?" He's like, you're just cosmetically overweight. It doesn't affect your health." He's like, Louis C.K.'s like, "Well, then you didn't have to tell me anything." Like, it's true. Like, oh, your health isn't in danger. You just look gross, and that's kind of how I feel about my 30 pounds. I haven't been told by a doctor it's a concern. I did when I was this is a good 10, 15 years ago. My cholesterol was pretty high, and it went, and I just stopped eating eggs because I eating like a little breakfast burrito every morning, just a scrambled egg with a slice of bacon, some cheese, and a tortilla. And that's probably your salt and your grease and I mean, not carbohydrates, your cholesterol for the entire day. Honestly, I mean, so and I wasn't eating like a rabbit the rest of the day. I can tell you that. So what I did when I found out I was like 275. It's pretty high. I mean, not off the charts, but pretty high. I mean, they say you should be in the 170 to 200 range, I believe, and I was close to 300. And all I did was stop eating fried chicken and eggs, and, and it plopped down to like 200, 180, I think, something like that. It was definitely in that range where it should be. Um, Within a month, and I was like, okay, well, so here's the thing: we know what we got to do, right? It's just a matter of doing it. There's a funny video out right now with Arnold Schwarzenegger on it, and Linda Hamilton, his co-star from the Terminator movies, and it's classic Schwarzenegger going into his Schwarzenegger badass Austrian shtick, just going, "Yeah, don't be such a baby, don't be a girly man, go to the gym." And he just makes up he has all these reasons why you should go, and it's fair. I've never been a gym guy. I think I had a membership at the YMCA when I lived in Cleveland like 20 years ago, and I liked it there because it's just dirt. It was a basement, and there are pipes and shit running by your head, but it was nice because there weren't too many people there, and it was like, I swear they had a medicine ball there. It was almost like a museum of a fitness museum, like they mentioned in I think Dodgeball, and so. But it was good. You just got in and you got out because you didn't want to hang out. You didn't want to make friends, and that was nice. So I like that. I'm not a gym person. I don't believe in spending a lot because all you have to do, really, like Arnold Schwarzenegger says, just do it. Even if you don't want to go to a gym, just go out. I'm going for 2 mile walks again. I think that's going to be helpful, and try to do that until I get back into school, and hopefully that'll get the weight back down. There was one other thing. Oh, just wanted to address people. It was funny. I saw on Facebook last week a friend of mine. She said, "Oh, my blood sugar's down to 120." Now I have no idea that. Apparently that's good. I don't even know blood sugar numbers, but it was kind of a treatise or a scathing indictment of how sad we are. I've never been on a pill, never, unless it was like coming off of surgery. I had Percocet for a week after I got my appendix taken out. But when it comes to ever needing antidepressants or any pills for my heart or my blood, never needed it. I take vitamins. That's it. And I take an aspirin, because they say you should do that after 50, and some extra iron. But that's it. That's all I do. I don't take any actual real medical prescribed pills. Everything's just off the shelf. And this person said, "Oh, I'm down to 120 on my blood sugar." I was like, "That's awesome. That's so great." And I was like, "Okay." And I looked at the comments, and she didn't do it. The pills did. She said, "Oh yeah, I'm down to these 2 pills instead of these 3." Okay, I don't know why you're celebrating that. And then all these other people chimed in and said, "Oh yeah, I'm down to this pill. I'm down to that pill." Are you doing anything? Are you curbing your diet? Are you getting on an exercise regimen? Or are you just taking pills expecting that to fix it? And it's doing it, but who knows what side effects they have. So I went a little over. Thought I was going to go under, but here I am closing in on 11 minutes. But I just want to let you guys know you can do it. I can do it. And you just got to, hey, just read the shortest exercise or the shortest weight loss book in the history of mankind. Page 1, eat less. Page 2, exercise more. And the calories will burn and the pounds will come off. All right. See you guys. Hopefully 10 pounds lighter in a month or two. Bye.